forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And here is Conley. Randall, a screen on Brunson. Conley kicks to Randall. 5 on the clock. Edwards against Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Brunson. His last outing with 20 points. And just about a minute into the first quarter. No good on the triple.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's Anunoby. Michael Conley making his last shot. And it's Towns missing. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Conley scanning the floor. Randall outside. Takes the three. Bridges with the board. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brunson. Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. And stolen by Anunoby. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Hart. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Josh Hart hammering him down. That's a message right there.
Conley against Brunson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. And the basket by Edwards.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And Towns throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Brunson surveying the D. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 minutes.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Randall with the bucket.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. They get it back. Here's McDaniels, and that one clear. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Brunson with it. Off the run, and the layup is good. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 8. And it's Conley penetrating. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Offensive rebound. Hart the pass to Towns. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Count that one, and the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Brunson.
18.
Conley into the lane, and it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side. I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Towns. Anunoby outside. Towns down low. Gobert on him. Towns, no luck. Here's Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
It's stolen by Edwards. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back. Tipped away. Brunson, the bounce pass. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck. When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. They get it back. Towns. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. That's a 2 from Randall. Nice jump shot. Good. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They get the rebound, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
McDaniels finds Conley. Lets it go with a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
I think for the Timberwolves, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the New York Knicks.
Where's the
And that's a halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ryan in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Down low, here's DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Now here's Payne, defended by DiVincenzo. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Payne can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Reed. Drills it from outside.
Now Reed.
Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Naz Reid's ability to run the floor, get out in transition.
Payne passes to McBride. To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Payne. They get it back. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Robinson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
New York moving it around. Here's McBride. Miller grabs the miss. Reed with it. Robinson picks him up. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Payne kicks to Achua. Here's Ryan. Ingles covering. Robinson on the wing. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timberwolves leading by 13. 1:37 left in the third. Kept alive. Reed the pass to Ingles. And And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Ingles. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And here's the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Payne. No scoring in this one. Pass to McBride. To Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. That one's good from the corner. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, just tremendous hustle by Mitchell Robinson, working hard to find that shot opportunity.
And the wide open shot from Reed. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Ingles. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Out to Miller. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the... Now let's hear with Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, it's too easy down there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
Conley into the lane. Pass to Gobert, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 16. Right side Towns. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
And Gobert kicks to Randall. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Conley's shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson with a clean look. They grab their own miss. Tries again. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Towns with it. Conley picks him up, and Towns gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots the three. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Anunoby. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Randall. Buries it down low. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 19. That's a 2 from Towns. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart. Drops in the layup for 2.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Offensive rebound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Knocked away. Hart the pass to Towns. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's McDaniels. Anunoby sends it back. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony,
be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Porter with the steal. Murray with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Brunson against Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Anunoby. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained, so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting the hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively. And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Hart can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. Releases. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Fun watching Porter Jr. come right back with his own 3. Love that competitive spirit.
Towns against Jokic. Towns passes to Anunoby. Towns right side. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, count it.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Murray against Brunson. Bridges outside. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Back to Brunson. And no good. The dry spell continues. Denver in the lead. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Screen by Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. Over Bridges. No good from the wing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Towns passes to Hart. Here's Brunson outside. On target from range. Brunson's got 5.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Anunoby on the take. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Crosses over, going inside. Murray, no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Denver. They're up by 1. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Outside Porter. And the three off target.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Jokic. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, Jokic is so hard to guard in screen and rolls. He's versatile and unpredictable. 2 of his greatest strengths.
Towns passes to Hart. From the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. And stolen by Brunson. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Towns. Brown grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Down low. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic in the post. Towns on him. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Outside Murray. That one's good for 2. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Towns. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. Towns passes to Brunson. Towns is screen on Murray. Throws it up high. Brunson finds Towns. Hard against Gordon. 5 to shoot. Brunson passes to Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. He's guarded by Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And you look at their assists. Top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Murray outside for Porter. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. Porter's got 6.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
2 points. That one goes.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there. Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Murray finds Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Towns taking his time here. And it's New York scoring again. So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brunson against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
And an Obi for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss it?
Well, I think for the Knicks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now, guys, looking at our game, Michael Porter Jr. Just incredible so far.
Tremendous talent, Porter Jr.
That's it for us. Thanks for...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing. Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
On the court for Denver, they've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Pass to Strother. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Westbrook, right wing, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Payne, and Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Payne. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
It's rebounded by New York. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Achua passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Payne against Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
McBride attacking. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
There's no foul. Second team foul.
Here's Payne. There's the drive. And a big finish by Robinson.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Chanchar. Back to Westbrook. Nice move. Here's Tyson. No points so far. Off the mark there with a 3. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Strawberry. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to Robinson. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver leading by 4. Here's Strother. Inside. Here's Chanchar. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Chanchar's got his first points of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. McBride passes to Achua. Back to McBride. Knocks it down from distance. McBride's got 5 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Nuggets lead.
Westbrook drives. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Denver shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson passes to Hart. Take it away! Here's Tyson. Yet to see a basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Chanchar. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Tyson. And oh, my! Big time right there.
Brown with the creativity and explosiveness.
Out to the wing. Here's Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. Outside Anunoby.
Nuggets foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Anunoby at the line. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Porter. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point And we take a listen in now to Tom.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decisions.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Denver leading by 6. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, we can't forget now, over Westbrook's career, he has averaged double-digit assists multiple times.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Here's Porter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Anunoby. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe. You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Towns against Jokic. 3-pointer.
Since the break, he has really struggled to get going. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Offensive board. No good there. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic. Pulls it from the corner. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Hart with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Brunson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Mikal Bridges. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Jokic passes to Brown. Jokic in the post. Covered by Towns. Jokic screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Porter. Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Here's Porter. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Missed it, even after all of those chances. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Porter. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 1st foul of the game. Jamal Murray is checked in for Westbrook.
In for the Nuggets, number 27.
Here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Murray for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Shots good by Hart.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Knicks ball.
1:09 left to play in the 4th quarter. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Towns. Money!
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Jokic finds Murray. Poke loose. Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. Brunson assertive on the take. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Third team foul. Michael Porter Jr.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Bridges outside. Inside, here's Hart. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Gordon. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. Knocks down the long J. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
On the take, and it's Murray finishing it off. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were hard. Alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is
to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Strother in at the 3. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Three-pointer, Randall. Gobert finds Conley. Three-pointer, Randall. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And Edwards launches it from deep. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Gordon to the left side wing. Cloak loose. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
Here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Here's Strother. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
They double-team Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 6. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 2. Randall a screen on Murray. Conley the pass to Randall. Sinks the triple. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Murray surveying the D. pass to Strother. Off target with the open look. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Atlanta Hawks. Out to Conley. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. No good on the three. Murray with it. Here's Jokic. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. But Timberwolves on. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. They're outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Conley. And they will get the basket here, folks. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. The coach didn't think the call was correct.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
In order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Gordon. And here they come. Here's Strother. Trains it from beyond the arc. Strother's got 6.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Back to Randall. Murray against Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Porter, no luck.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Handle a screen on Murray. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket, Edwards trotting home the 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Will it go? And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
McDaniels finds Randall. A 3. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
First team
That is his first foul of the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Outside Gordon. He nails it, and we're tied up. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Strother. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Jokic in the corner. Lock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
It's Randall with the drive. Out to Conley. Launches it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now here's Porter to the inside. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Porter. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Taking a look here at Denver, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after 1 half of play.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Wasted no time on that one. Reeves got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Here's Alexander Walker, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
DiVincenzo kicks to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Westbrook passes to Porter. This one for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Ingles with the screen for Reed. Takes a three. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Chanchard. For the lead. Good on the shot. Chanchard's got his first points of the night.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Reed against Jordan. Now, Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 now. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
And Saric kicks to Westbrook. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Porter passes to Murray. And he drives in. And that one is good. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Murray kicks to Porter. Jokic a screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's now 6 points for Michael Porter. Now Gobert. For 3, Edwards. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we... Michael Malone moments ago with some...
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Murray. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Conley's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Murray.
the hoop.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Timberwolves trail by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Randall is screen on Porter. Outside for Randall. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's Murray. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Porter against Edwards. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Randall with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Over in the corner, Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Conley against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. And the layup is good. Murray's got 22 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Randall passes to McDaniels. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And finished by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Edwards against Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Conley. And stolen by Murray.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch lead.
Edwards against Westbrook. Gordon kicks to Jokic. It's tipped. To the right side. Conley finds Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on it. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Just fine on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Strawther's checked in. Minnesota with the ball. 3-point lead. Edwards at full speed. Randall with the bucket.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jokic, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Conley outside. Second shot opportunity. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Peyton Watson.
Here's Strother. Near the three-point line, it's Porter offline. And so Minnesota takes the... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg...
space will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Anunoby against McDaniels. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Knocked away. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brunson against Conley. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Conley. The Knicks making their last shot. Picked by Gobert. Down low. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Bridges finds Brunson. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Conley. And he drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns passes to Anunoby. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple.
Three ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Tipped away and stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Towns passes to Anunoby. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Minnesota leading by 3. From deep, Conley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For New York, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Towns a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson, and Gobert with a block. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Hart passes to Anunoby. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now here's Anunoby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Towns. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean,
and so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Here's Edwards. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 13. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Brunson surveys. Inside, Hart. That one falls.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. 4-3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randall. Conley's got 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Edwards. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Brunson for 3. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Randall, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Brunson. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 13. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for three. They get it back. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
1:25 left in the first half. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby against McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Anunoby passes to Hart. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Conley against Brunson. Oh, a hard-nosed drive from Brunson.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with him.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass us.
And guys, let's take a moment. And that is going to do it.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Miller in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Outside Reid. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And yeah, this is what you'd like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Reid for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reid's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges with it. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bridges misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Miller outside. Reed sets a screen. Miller, the pass to Reed. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Reed's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hart can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Miller. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Now Reed. From deep three-point land. Hart pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Towns up top. Now Bridges. No made baskets yet. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Joe Ingles. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
No one covering. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Brunson passes to Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side, Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Miller outside. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Hart against Miller. Pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Miller a screen on Bridges. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Knicks trail by 12. Here's Towns. No good that time. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Down by 12. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson passes to Hart, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Outside Reed. No good from outside. Here's Towns. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. From downtown, they grab their own miss. And Anunoby gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
4-3. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Out to Bridges. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Knicks trail by 13. And here's Hart. Reed with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. DiVincenzo with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Miller the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 assists tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Reed can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
And he commits the intentional foul. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Right side, Conley. Takes a three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 13. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Towns passes to Hart. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Brunson. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
This season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Murray. His three-pointers off the mark. On the wing, Anunoby. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Teardrop shot. Murray, no good. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well for you, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And here is Hart after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Bridges for 3. Jokic cracked the miss. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Count it. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. 2 points. That one goes.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
There's the lob to Towns. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Murray. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. With a screen on Jokic. Towns with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And that one's good. Towns. Towns has got 7 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Bridges really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Towns against Jokic. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And Murray, here we go. That one good for 2. He's got 11.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Porter with it. Now guarded by Towns. Porter, no luck.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray dishes to Gordon. Pass to Porter. Towns looking around. Brunson. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pulls from the top of the key. And Jokic gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Deep 2 from Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver. Jokic against Towns. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby's so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Brunson against Murray. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
Porter in the corner. Brunson against Murray. Rebounded by Hart. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Offline with his 3. It was the Nuggets their last game, a loss to the Bulls. Murray with it. Brunson picks him up. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes
2
played.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Down low, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Driving to the basket.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brunson kicks to Towns. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Back to Brunson, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Jamal Murray.
Checking in the game for your
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 7.
Russell Westbrook.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And the Knicks good for 2.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges. Brown's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Gordon kicks to Porter. The 19-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Westbrook. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Momentarily.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first...
Well, I think for the Knicks, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
Guys, let's go back now and discuss that first half and the stellar play of Jamal Murray.
Oh, he's going hard.
And that concludes halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Jordan, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Chunchar. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 3. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from 3-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Robinson passes to Achua. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Chunchar. Here's Tyson. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Robinson dishes to Payne. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Jordan. And they're on the break. Here's Strother. Defended by McBride. Stripped away. Here's Achua. Great D that time from Jordan. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Payne looking around. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Jordan. Westbrook passes to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And let's dunk by Jordan.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be
After review, ruling on the floor stands.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one is off.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Achua. Another shot into the lane. Ryan, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. To the paint. It's tipped.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Here's Strother. Defended by McBride. 2 minutes. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Strother's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Ryan. Robinson left side to the wing on the left. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Tyson.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:16 left to play here in the third. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
2 shots. The player will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes
We'll tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Watson is checked in for the Nuggets. And he knocks down the first one.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Bridges softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
Now, here's Anunoby. Shoots the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Jordan. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Mark kicks to Brunson. Towns in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 20 points.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high...
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to foul.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. 6 points for Michael Porter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Here's Towns and the dunk by Towns.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Bridges with the steal. All by himself. Basket counts.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Murray down low. Brunson covering. Murray, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And Towns throws it down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
To the inside. That's tipped. Gordon dishes to Murray. Porter against Bridges. 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Porter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Towns. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Brunson kicks to Hart. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Murray against Brunson. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. Porter with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Christian Brown with the dive. To the paint, stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Here's Jokic. Nobody's stopping Jokic on the fast break.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
New York, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Denver.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Aaron Gordon.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
That's it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for 3.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
There's the triple. Towns. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Denver with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some time.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
from yesterday as a player.
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Michael Malone and I spoke for a few minutes. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against the length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And with the shot clock nearing 0, Randle calmly sinks one.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randle. Back to Daniels. Outside Edwards. Randle on the screen. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Conley against Murray. Here's Brown. Jokic screen. The dunk by Jokic.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that.
And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Clock at 6. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
For 3, Conley. Offensive rebound. Gobert banked it in off the glass.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Murray passes to Porter. There's the 3. Randle pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Porter against McDaniels. Back to Porter. Here's Gordon driving inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
What you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Murray for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Minnesota again missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
First team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 2. McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Porter outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels finds Gobert. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's Edwards. 23 points his last outing. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of one quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And that one's good from Conley.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Brown. Outside for Porter. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Gobert against Murray. Here's Porter. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. He can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Taking it right down the lane. Edwards.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Inside. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. That's tipped. Stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value. Boy, this is part of the joy of watching Jokic do his thing. This guy has the ability to take over possessions.
Conley finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Gobert skying in for the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Oh, a deep three from Anthony Edwards.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Shot to stop the run. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jokic. The three. For 3. The Joker knocks it down.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The Houston Rockets will be playing against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one. And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first basket.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He takes it in. Pass to Jordan. Jordan, the screen. Here's Chanchar. Yep, that one goes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Launches it from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. Chanchar passes to Jordan. DiVincenzo with the steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of them.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Tyson. to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Strother, covered by Alexander Walker, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. DiVincenzo against Westbrook. To the left side wing. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
The drive by Westbrook. Off target at the rim. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside, Ingles.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Now here's Reed. He's closely guarded. 5 to shoot. Out to DiVincenzo. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Strother. No points yet. A quick shot there. It's off target. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Tyson, and he dunks it down.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Miller. Outside, Ingles. Here's Strother to the wing, right side. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside Reed. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Pass to Tyson. It's tipped. Outside, Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Jordan. Here he goes. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, the frame and strength of DeAndre Jordan allows him to absorb the bump there and get the hoop.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Miller, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low. Jordan misses.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Ingles passes to Reed. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Jordan inside. Ingles defending. Jordan misses. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Miller. And he he throws it down with one hand.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Gobert with a block. Edwards for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. And they're running. Over to the left wing. Now Jokic. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Right side Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Jokic the screen. Porter from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley against Murray. Outside for Randall. Back to Conley. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gordon finds Murray. And Gobert with a block.
I love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
6 on the shot clock. Murray. Outside for Porter. For 3. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Porter. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-6 run. And it's Randall with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Randall. Here's Porter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. And the basket is good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Outside McDaniels. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon outside. Murray for 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just